If you've ever bet on UFC fights, you know it's obvious some fights are rigged. I've felt it many times. Dude, so many times. And you know what, chat? Yes or no? Especially on weak Apex cards that no one's going to be watching. Especially on weak Apex cards that nobody's going to be watching. When was Shayilan Nurdiembeke versus Derek Minner? What card was that on? That was Mitchell versus Evloev that had a co-main of Magny Rodriguez. Feature fight of Minner versus Nurdiembeke. Again, at the time, a very, very weak Apex card. It's always weak Apex cards, but this wasn't Mitchell Evloev. It actually ended up being Marina Rodriguez versus Amanda Lemos. It's the last time there was a scandal. It was Marina Rodriguez, Amanda Lemos, main event of the Apex. Very weak cards is when this seems to come up. Very, very weak cards. You got Ariel in check now. Going to miss the Ariel roasts days. I mean, if he steps out of line again, there's no telling. I've always thought Conor versus Alvarez felt too easy. I agree, but he did barely weave out the way of them shots. You know what I mean? There were some close ones in every exchange, but I do agree, dude. You never know. You never know. McGregor Aldo. I don't know if they would do it for those high-profile fights, but there has been a few. There has been a few where you are weirded out by it. Name me the headline of UFC 249 or you're a casual. UFC 249 headline. I feel like it was Stipe. I feel like it was... What was the headline of UFC 249? It's in my head for some reason. I don't know what it is, though. For some reason, that's not sticking out to me. What was it? I think like DC, I want to say, was in there. No, Ferguson Gaethje. Oh, yeah, that was the big Ferguson Gaethje. There you go. That makes sense. Top 3 most obvious. I don't remember numbers. Pointless shit like that. Top 3 most obvious riggings, in your opinion. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head, but Garn Jones screams of a rigged fight. I don't know what else. Off the top of my head, I can't think. I'm sure there's a few that have been weird. Lucas taking a break again. Damn. That is such bad timing. I don't want to say why, but that's really bad timing. When did he say that? Surely he's taking a break until... Like what? Another announcement from Lucas Tracy. Hang on a second here. Announcement. Hey guys, I'm going to be taking another break from YouTube. Over the last few months, I've been feeling increasingly burnt out as balancing content creation with other endeavors has been getting more difficult. So instead of forcing things, I'm going to take some time away to recharge and refocus. I want to thank you guys for the continued support. I'm always grateful. All right. There you go. Lucas needs to check his DMs, by the way. Check your DMs, Lucas. Because you can't retire right now. Just one more, Lucas. You need to check your DMs. Trust me. Dana and Rogan have a secret gambling ring. Okay. Thank you for the $2. It might be true. You know Dana's like massively into gambling as well. I would not be surprised. Name your goated fights. Rory versus Robbie 2 is overrated. It's not overrated at all. Yuri versus Glover is a goated fight. Yancy Medeiros versus Alex Oliveira is a goated fight. I always bring that one up. But there's so many, man. There's so many. Moreno Figueiredo 1 is a sick fight. You mock each culture and race so well. Your mock of Chandler's Kids, amazing. What's your impersonation of white Western dudes? Lucas was laughing while he typed that. Thank you for the 2. Probably, yeah. There's another bit that he's doing. Ben Askren versus Jorge Masvidal was fixed, wasn't it? No, I think... Oh, I don't know, you know. It is odd, chat. Don't you think whenever they need something spectacular happens? You know? Like, there's a lot of magic moments that sort of like... Even Diaz not following up on Edward, but I know that Diaz is still. You know? Whenever they need something spectacular tends to happen. Not Holloway Gaethje. I feel like that was fair. It's just at the end of the fight, they're both that type of fighter. But yeah, I don't know. Don't ruin it by just saying everything's fixed. But there's a couple fights that have been like weirdly suspicious. Andre Sukumtar not finishing O'Malley by standing up when he had a broken fucking leg and shooting takedowns. Am I wrong? Am I wrong or am I right? O'Malley on a broken leg hopping around and Andre Sukumtar grappling with him to make sure that he wins a decision. It's pathetic, isn't it? Like, they're so weird fights. Such weird fights. Fixed fights but couldn't fix Tapiri Oliveira. I mean, come on, fix some good ones for us, you know? It's insane how little they fix some of them. It's disgusting stuff, honestly. Looking awful today, bro. Thank you for the $2, dude. I'm trying. How will this scandal affect the Paramount deal? It'll be bad. They really want to get this Paramount deal on the way. I think it's already signed, so... But yeah, this could be bad. Guru went to private school? I did not at all. I went to a shit school. John versus Reyes scorecards need to be investigated. They do. 4-1 Jones is fucking insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, there's layers to this, man. There's a lot of layers to this, for sure. Would a drunk Khabib beat Conor? Yeah. No, he wouldn't, because Khabib getting drunk for the first time would be insane for him. So, no, he'd be all over the place. Didn't you change your pick on the Bulgarian fight? I did, yeah. Thank you for the 2. Hey, Guru, do you really think the fight was fixed, or is Deval just that good? No, I do think it was fixed. Thank you for the $5. I said it before the fight was happening. That's how apparent it was. It wasn't just based on the fight. Everyone throwing fights against Merab? Yeah. Thank you for the $2. True, every single Merab fight was fixed. I agree. I really agree. I don't know if anyone said this, but Grasso winning the belt off Shevchenko was a sus 1 IMO. I disagree. That was a momentary snatch of the back. And no, don't just say everything because it's an upset. Shut up, man. I hear what you're saying, but I'm more looking for like really weird decision making and really odd things. No. Check out Morton's Steakhouse on Washington Street in New York City. Now I can't because you told me to, and I'm not going to say where I'm going on stream. Thank you for the 10. No recommendations for anywhere, please. Lesbian haircut. Thank you for the $2, dude. Full head of hair. I'll take it. You're probably receding. It is odd, though, right, how Dana's one of the biggest gambling addicts ever. He loves gambling. And then this is what's going on. It's kind of crazy. All of the Jones decisions, the 4-1 over Reyes and shit. Very odd stuff. Very, very odd. Weidman versus... You can't tell me Chael didn't throw a fight before in his career, chat. What do you reckon? You reckon Chael's ever shown up, thrown a fight? Weidman versus Uriah Hall was rigged. Thank you for the 5. No. No, it was not. Thank you for the 2. Do you know modern MMA started in Pittsburgh in the 80s? That's cool. That's a cool fact. Rigged. Can't tell me Petrino didn't cash in against Smith. Exactly. Vitor Petrino stuffing his head in a guillotine and tapping with no resistance. Yeah. Massive favorite as well. I could so see shit like that. Not a massive favorite, but he was a favorite, right? Yeah, Figgy Corey was one of the weirdest fights. Very strange fight. So was Figueiredo versus Moreno too. When he got dropped with a jab and then just gave his back and tapped. That was so strange. Paddy Piglet versus Golden Corral was so one-sided, it seems rigged. Golden Corral. Who's Golden Corral? Michael Chandler? Mike Tyson will be like, and sometimes the devil can't get...
Sometimes the devil can't get you. And sometimes the devil can't get you. So he sends people who can do it. Who can.
And motherfuckers like Joe Rogan will glaze him for it. Wow. You're deep, man. 700k likes on a YouTube short. It's actually insane what a philosopher he's become.
And sometimes you gotta understand yourself before you can understand other people.
Wow, dude. It's actually insane that Mike is one of the most intelligent men of our time.
And sometimes you gotta wake up in the morning. Or you're gonna wake up at night.
Wow, dude. Mike Tyson, dude. God, he's a genius. Black guy being coherent. Just like, oh my God, dude. This is insane.
And sometimes you don't wake up. You're gonna wake down.
Thank you for the two. Impression of Dana taking questions about Guru running the UFC. What? MMA Guru? I mean, come on, you guys. Let's keep it serious here. Mike Tyson will be like,
And sometimes the devil gonna get you.
yeah. Switching to your pistols faster than reloading. Yeah, true.